Hello, everybody, and welcome to another match day, Division 2 Match Day 12 of the Simulation Soccer League. Today I'm joined by TVC, and I am
TVC.
and I am Trella. I'm very thrilled to have you with us today.
Yeah, things are wrapping up here in Division 2. One promotion spot confirmed already, and that is from Hollywood. They have a chance to confirm their title as well.
Yeah, they've had a very dominant season, very high up on goal differential as well as points. Not much question there. We'll see Black Forest try to maintain their position in second today, as Red Star and Seoul are just a few points back, still in the hunt.
Indeed. The first match today, though, I believe we're going to see if Hollywood can clinch their title.
Yes, I believe you're right. Up against Montreal United, who's had another rough season.
Yeah, Montreal have they had something going for a while and they still have something going, but it's having trouble finding traction. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Yeah, they're just 3 points out of fifth this season, but they've really had hard time stringing wins together this season. And I thought this would be a bit better of a season for them, but I guess Division Two was a little more competitive than they thought.
Hollywood was a little more competitive than everyone thought.
Hmm.
um, Big reason being no one thought Hollywood would be in Division 2.
No kidding. Iowa's playing the 4-2-3-1, and I believe Montreal's playing some sort of 5-3-2. You could call it a 4-3-3, I guess, too, or a 4-4-2.
I think Saka called it a 4-1-3-2 not inverted central or something weird. Narrow. There it is.
That's a lot of words. So we're underway here in the first half. Nothing going off the kick. As Hollywood has a corner, Gerard. And that's cleared out by Montreal. Possible carrying down the right. Plays it back to Jarrow. Gets that crossed in, and that's headed on goal, but saved by Rage. Pretty harmlessly. Now Montreal to play it out of the back. Dangerous waters against this Hollywood team. They just kind of turn the ball back over to Hollywood, and they start their attack. As Gerard speeds down the left side of the pitch, crosses into Taka, and that's headed over the bar. Good chance for Hollywood there, but nothing going. So now we start with a Hollywood throw-in as Lankwai possesses on the right-hand side. But good defending from Peterson as he just gives it back over to Lightning, though. Hollywood repossesses in the midfield. Gerard down the left. The win-backs already making their presence known today. That cross is cleared out by Fantabens. It's a great slide tackle.
Yeah, really, really good effort there from Phantom and save what was likely going to be a great shot at the very least.
Yeah, courageous tackle there. He could have easily given up a penalty, but managed to make it clean, and it was great. And oh, what a save from Von Bismarck. That was right on the line.
No,
Rookie netminder.
no cam there, so obviously not close enough for a replay.
No, I thought that was pretty close, though, right on the line.
I know. I even had thought that it may have crossed the line.
It looks pretty dang close. This half starting to fly by, and we're almost in the final five as we are now. Montreal holding on 1-0. Sorry, not 1-0. 0-0. Quite impressively. That cross is cleared out.
It's 0-0 so far, which is not as well than I would have predicted heading into this match.
Yeah, me neither. Montreal has really just kind of shut down Hollywood for the most part. That's in as Pat Voffel scores kind of a dinky little header as Von Bismarck lets one in he probably wants back, and Montreal has the lead 1-0. Did I just jinx it?
We'll see. Certainly, what's the worst that could happen at halftime? But this is certainly the best thing that could happen before halftime for Montreal. What a great looping header there from Waffle, and you kind of felt like something was happening when we saw that highlight pop up at the end of the half.
Yeah, Montreal finally got a good few crosses in. They really capitalized on their chance. As you can see on the expected goals chart, they didn't have many opportunities in this half, but
Yeah,
they made the most of that one.
Just their second shot of the match, and that one just happened to end up in the back of the net.
Yeah, it looked like it kind of just went through Von Bismarck's hand. He probably wants that one back, but here we are. And now Montreal's going into the half up 1-0, and I don't think many people probably expected this scoreline.
Certainly not I. If I didn't expect a 0-0, then I was not expecting a 1-0, especially not in the way of Montreal. But this is how things are kept interesting.
Yeah, Hollywood ever dangerous, so they'll look to storm back in the second half, which is certainly possible. But
could be a
looks
little
like
complacency we're seeing from them. They've already confirmed their promotion. What is there left to play for? Well, the title. But it's hard to convince players who already won so many.
True. Many Division 1 title winners on this Hollywood team still. Especially that back line. That's how Montreal plays it up through the middle, but that's just swallowed up by Von Bismarck. He plays it down to his feet and out through the back. Hollywood is playing around the back, trying to find an opening. That's played up, but recovered by Montreal. Here's Hollywood, carrying it up the right-hand side. Crosses in, and that's cleared. And that chance goes out for nothing. Montreal holding off, still doing a great job keeping Hollywood mostly to the outside so far. They've had lots of space out there, but none of their crosses has connected. As that one kind of bounces around a little bit, but Raid is able to pick up the header. Hollywood pressing here. Shot by Taco over the net. Montreal is playing a little bit dangerously in the back. They're not able to really build it out too much, so some close calls so far. And a great save by Rage off the header.
And I was wondering if we're going to see a tone shift headed into the second half from either side, maybe a little more desperation from Hollywood, or some more cohesive attack from Montreal. But I think we're just going to get a little more of the same, which that was a little trouble for Hollywood if they can't convert a chance.
Yeah, I expect a little bit of a game plan switch for Hollywood, especially being down against what's pretty fairly to say a weaker side. They really thought they would try to bring it to them in this half, but here comes Valor going forward. Maybe here it is. Taka shoots from about 18 yards out, but Rage makes that save look pretty easy. Possible tries the long throw, but that's just eaten up by Montreal's defense. As Hollywood recycles. Montreal playing some good bend, don't break defense. They've given up a lot of possession to the Hollywood players, but they haven't allowed much going forward. As Taka's through with a great chance, and he misses that. That was the best chance of the day for Hollywood, and that should have gone in. And that one was just wide as well.
That was a close second on the best chance of the day. That was inches away.
That one happened fast.
Hollywood with a total of 20 shots on the day, 7 on target so far, 1.92 XG, and no goals to show for it.
Yeah, great performance by Rage, and perhaps a weak performance by Hollywood's finishers, not getting many shots on target.
Complacency.
So here's Peterson on the left, crosses in. That's headed on goal, but Von Bismarck gets that. Waffle going for their second. Bit of pinball action in the midfield, but Montreal has it going forward now. Played through to O'Rourke. Oh, and that's cleared off the 6-yard box by Jarrow. About 5 minutes left in regulation time here before we head into the added time. Looks like we'll have just 1 minute.
I think that 1 minute's passed as well. This looks like the
Yeah.
last play of the game, and it's a Montreal play. And there it is. What a massive upset this is.
I mean, just a lot of X-Cope is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, we saw a lot of statistical chances for Hollywood, but the reality is we didn't see a lot of highlights go their way in terms of opportunities at the net.
Yeah, and I didn't feel like most of their opportunities were very strong ones. They had a couple there in the second half that I thought were really good opportunities to score on, but other than that, most of their opportunities towards goals were shots outside the box or just crosses in that just got cleared out by the Montreal defense.
One clear-cut chance for Hollywood, 2.01 xG, and it is a 1-0 Montreal win.
And Hollywood will have to wait another match day to try to clinch their title as Montreal claws back up in the point race a little bit, ties Kaapstad, I believe, for 5th place.
Now, Trella, I wouldn't rush there just yet.
It's true, we have 3 games to go.
In order for this to be true, Schwarzwälder have a job to do.
They must win.
Indeed, and they're the last match of the day.
Oh, we'll just have to build up anticipation for that match.
Yeah, there's still a lot to be said. It's not quite over in the promotion race either. Red Star Laos have a chance to upset Schwarzwälder. Of course, if Schwarzwälder end up losing or drawing today, that means, I believe, that Hollywood clinch the title for Division 2. That would be their first time doing so. But should they lose out and Laos win, that position for the second promotion spot is still precarious.
Yeah, Laos just 4 points back of Black Forest, so if Black Forest happens to slip up, Red Star should be ready to pounce on that, try to get 3 points today and just get them behind it by 1 point. Anything is possible in the home stretch of the season, as we have Seoul Mythic versus Cairo FC. 2 mid-table teams, Seoul Mythic sitting in 4th with 16 points, with Cairo City in 6th place with 12 points, an improvement for them after last season.
It's only up for the pyramids, and like the pyramids of their culture, it's gonna take a little bit of time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they've got a lot of youth in the roster right now, a bit of a youth movement, moved on from the core of old. And they've definitely had some growing pains, but it's looked better this season. There's definitely some hope there and some promise for the future.
Yeah, it gets better, a little bit better every season.
Yeah, as we see a few of those young players, Laurent on the defense and the center back, as well as Pleasureman playing on the right-hand side. Cairo's building it up through the midfield in the back, but they turn it over to Yarvinen, and Man now has it through the middle, takes a shot from far out, and that's well over the net. Pleasureman throws that right to the other team, and Paul with the shot from about the 18-yard line, but that goes wide. Seoul perhaps a little bit too trigger happy on their shot so far, a little bit too excited. Maybe had some time there to take a touch. Here comes Yarvinen. That's saved by Laroque and cleared out. Now Cairo's going forward. Lemisht on the right-hand side, looking to cross as he does, and that's cleared out. Here's Motor possessing over to Adamu, but that highlight ends, and now we have a throw-in for Cairo City. Played back to Rupp. Shot blocked. And nothing going for that, as now Cairo has a corner kick. Motor on the corner. Headed in, and that's Mike Rupp, assisted by Jerry Motor from the assist on the corner. And that was a great header to get it past Neuer, as Cairo City perhaps the upset in this match as well, taking a 1-0 lead.
Now, I hate the phrase, but it's honest. This is a bit of a dead rubber match for both teams. Not a ton on the plate for either side, so really just playing for pride and, of course, playing for the experience. And Cairo looking to build and kind of show what they've done and how much progress they've made.
Yeah, it shows that Cairo means business. I mean, this game isn't very important to them, but they're still bringing the heat to Seoul Mythic, a team that's higher again. Wow. Ooh. That went off the post, and Pleasureman clears that out. As I was saying, Seoul Mythic perhaps a better team higher on the standings, but Cairo City doesn't care. They're bringing it to him. As Shinard takes a corner for Seoul, and that's headed off the post. It cleared out by Motor for a throw, and that was a great opportunity for Seoul. Just a few inches closer to the right, and that's in. Motor takes the corner for Cairo once again. That's cleared out as Paul picks it up. Paul for Seoul, dribbling down the middle of the pitch. Takes it out wide to the right and crosses. That's cleared out. Now Yarvinen has it on the left. Loses the ball. And now Cairo has it. Sending it up the right-hand side, but just turns it back over to Tenderloin. Tenderloin dribbling into Man. And that's a great save by LaRock. Man had a great opportunity, and that'll be out for a corner.
Luke LaRock with a brilliant tip there. His tendency to rush out has paid off for him quite frequently. I haven't seen him punished for it too much.
Yeah, if you can cut down that angle, put some pressure on the striker, you can make it a lot harder to score. As Paul is in, LaRock cuts down the angle once again and makes another save. That's out for a corner. Seoul really pressuring hard here in the last couple minutes. Cairo survives that corner, but here comes another cross for Seoul, but that's offside. Another corner for Cairo City. That's cleared out by Man. As Laurent picks it up, sends it back, recycles to Adamu. Plays that out wide, crossed in one time. That's just headed into Neuer, no problem. Played long, but that's headed back up by Cairo. Biscuit has it down the middle, plays through to McFlopface. But he can't get, oh, he gets to it! And that's in, perhaps a miscommunication from the back line. And Neuer and McFlopface is able to capitalize on that mistake and puts Cairo up 2-0. Biscuit plays through. I didn't think McFlopface was going to get that. Neuer kind of came out, but then hesitated. And that little hesitation was enough.
I'm not sure what happened there. Normally the keeper is the first to get that ball, especially that close to the net. I'm wondering if he was expecting one of his defenders to make a run for it. Wow, that was a close shot that didn't wind up close.
Yeah, Lemmy's with a good ambition there, but just didn't have the technique.
Little bit unfortunate, must be said.
I believe Lemmy's is probably the longest serving Cairo City player at this point.
Ironically, yes. Well, I don't think there's anything ironic about it per se, but it feels ironic.
Seoul crosses in. Paul shot, saved. Man shot blocked. And cleared out by Cairo. They survive once again. Lemmy's to McFlopface. That's headed out. Man picks that up and plays through to Paul. He's got plenty of space, a great opportunity. And he skies it over the net.
Again, it's Luke LaRock putting the pressure on, rushing out to meet the opposition. It's allowed these through balls from Seoul just not really doing too much.
Yeah, I mean, Paul had all the time and space in the world until he didn't. LaRock came out and swallowed that up, and another beautiful save by LaRock. Pushes that out for a corner with about a minute on the allotted time. Chenard swings it in. That's cleared out by Cairo as Biscuit picks it up. And that's the half. 2-0 for Cairo. You look on the expected goals chart, and definitely seems that Seoul had the better of the chances, but not the better of the finishing.
Yeah, well, the XG says it should be the other way around. No doubt a little bit of frustration for Seoul now.
Yeah, Seoul 18 shots in that half, but only 6 on target. The Rock made some huge saves on those ones that were on target. And I think he's really been the difference maker. Sorry, go ahead.
We'll see if they can hold, though, especially in the second half. It certainly feels like a when will the dam break sort of moment for me.
Yeah, Cairo kind of had some close calls so far as McFlopface tries to chip Neuer, but that doesn't go.
Gonna need a little more self-spin power.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the first one. A beautiful cross from Man. And that's in off the header. See Man on throwing. Sorry, that was Paul who crossed it in off the layoff from Busquets. And it's headed in as the lead is cut down to 1.
Not fair for any goalkeeper.
Yeah, not much of a chance. Just totally beat the defender in the air, and the Rock had really no chance to get to that one. That's flicked on by Biscuit, but swallowed up by Neuer. As Seoul plays it out. Yeah, it was a good flick, honestly. Just no support. Ryan carries that down the right, crosses in, and that header by Aloisi is saved by LaRock.
Looking for the same spot he had last time.
Yep. 21 shots for Seoul now. Clawing back in this game. Lemiche crosses it in. Cross goes awry. Pleasureman recovers the ball though. Back to Rupp, over to Pleasureman to McFlopface. That's turned over to Aloisi, who plays it to Yarvinen, but bad touch. Oh, but Paul picks it back up again. Mistake from Motor. Paul dribbling into the box, shot over the net.
Paul did everything right until that last moment and then skied the opportunity. Unfortunate, but it does happen.
But it seems like he might have some more. Yeah. Here comes Cairo back again. Biscuit carrying it up the right. Looks to pass. Lays it off to Pleasureman, who plays it through to McFlopface. He's got time and space. That's a great save from Neuer. It'll be out for a corner. Corner for Cairo. That's cleared out. Goal kick here for Cairo City, playing it out. Pleasureman up to Lemiche. Switches field. Pass playing through the middle. Through for Biscuit. Oh, and I'm sorry, that's Ibrahimovic. And he scores. Shot from about the 18-yard line. And that puts Cairo up 3-0 off a ripper of a shot.
Yeah, what a quick counter here from Cairo. Just really, really quickly from the back all the way up to the front and Ibrahimovic with the finish. And they have their 2-goal lead back.
Yeah, Seoul, I mean, they were really pushing, and that's a bit unfortunate for them as they were looking to start to get back in this game, and they're right back where they started at the end of the first half. But now they're in, and Paul over the net.
Okay, if I am Danny Paul today, I'm looking for the pass. because that's what's worked for him. Clearly, the shooting is not.
Yeah, he skied a few. He had that beautiful cross. He might as well just stick to that.
Running out of time, and that means you're running out of opportunities below.
Lemisch crossed that in, and Brimovic saved from nowhere. Great opportunity for Cairo there to put them up 4-1.
Yeah, looking for the capstone, the insurance goal, and with 10 minutes left to go. It's looking a little precarious.
Here comes Jarvinen up to Aloisi. To Busquets, to Mann. Plays through to Paul, plenty of space. And a weak shot to the feet of Laroc.
Danny Paul.
He's going through it in this match.
You gotta do better than that. I think alone he has at least 1 XG.
He must. Probably more. That through ball swallowed up by Neuer. Kicks it long. Headed out to Jarvinen. Oh, he bombs that one in. Laid off for Paul, and another shot wide. An ambitious opportunity there for Paul. Here's Paul again.
Oh.
Tackled. Maybe could have been a penalty.
No, that
but
was
it wasn't.
A clean tackle.
Aloisi's header was saved by Laroc.
How many shots are we thinking for Danny Paul? Over or under 10?
Oh, I mean, we've seen at least 5 by ourselves, like on the highlights. So I would say over. 30 shots total for Seoul. Only 1 goal. 10 on target. It's rough scenes.
I think the under, but not by much. Ooh, and another
there's
tackle.
Paul again.
Paul again, just holding the ball a little too far out away from the body. And Cairo are not nervous about making that tackle.
No, they're fed up with Paul. They just want to get him out of there.
Oh, and that's the end of the match.
As Cairo takes that 3-1. Paul, the top player for Seoul, but...
Well, let's see if this is a opportunities moment. Danny Paul, how many shots did he have on net?
Yeah. 6? Or 10.
10 on the
10.
top.
Yeah, he had a lot of opportunities. Perhaps would have liked to finish on one of them.
Well, he made the pass, and he's got an 8.0, so apparently it doesn't matter that he didn't convert on any of them. Certainly for Seoul, though, it mattered to them.
Yeah, they only scored 1 goal on quite a few shots, 30 in that match. And clearly leading on the expected goals, but it did not matter, as Cairo was way more effective with their chances.
Yeah, and I don't want to go as far as to say that this kind of encapsulates Seoul season as a whole, but it's hard not to feel hard done by if you're a Seoul Mythic fan. Here, nearly 4 XG, 30 shots on total, 10 on target, 1 goal to show for it.
Yeah, a bit of bad luck for Seoul, and it's kind of been a rough season. They made a lot of acquisitions to try to push for Division 1 this season. It just hasn't gone their way. They'll have to look to try again better next season. But there's still a few more matches for them to play for pride for this season, so they shouldn't give up quite yet.
No, certainly a lot to build on for them, and they'll want to continue to perform towards the end of the year. However, speaking of performing towards the end of the year, a team that needs to get it done today is Red Star Laos. If they don't, that I believe may or may not secure Schwarzwälder's promotion. But they're playing against Athenai, a team who have not really been able to do too much this season.
Yeah, they've probably been a bit better than last season in Division than when they were in Division 1, but it's still been a rough one for Athenai. Just 1 win on the season, no draws, only 3 points. They'll look to maybe get their 4th point in this game.
Well, you see,
play spoiler.
In the last 5. In fact, 5 losses in a row at the very least. However, they did win this season, which is better than last.
Sometimes you can only go up, and that was Athenai this season.
And yet they still wound up. This is still a better year than last.
Silver Lions. Now we're kicked off as Laos possesses the ball off the kickoff. Checker out wide on the right. Dribbles past Panda. If Panda hacks him down, bit of a rough tackle very early in this game. And we don't see what comes of that free kick. Laos on the right-hand side possessing. Recycles it all the way back. That's turned over. Athenai. Good defending in the midfield. Panda over to Leroy, but that's turned back over. Bradford goes up. Bit of sloppy play from both teams here in the midfield. Labovich carrying it up on the right. Labovich, one of the veterans for Athenai. That's cleared out, but Hugo plays it in. And a shot on net was saved. Good shot early for Athenai, the first good opportunity of the match. That one's cleared out. I believe it'll be a throw-in for Athenai.
Should be noted that Athenai playing in an asymmetric 4-2-3-1, I suppose. The defensive midfielder.
Yeah, the off-center center attacking mid, shadow striker.
Yes, playing off center with their strikers.
That checker cross was blocked and cleared out for a corner kick, so Checker will take the corner himself. Swings that in, that's cleared out by Athenai. But Furious Chicken picks that up outside the box, pings it all the way across to Checker, who lays it off. Back to Checker. Laid off again, shot blocked. Checker has it once again. Looking for options. Sends that in, but that's cleared out by Athenai. Too many bodies in the box to make anything happen there, as now Panda carries that up the left with space in front of him. Crosses it in. That's cleared out by Laos. Furious Chicken carries it up the left.
Looked like a bit of a foul from Labovich there. Got away with that. Oh, Pelletier with a long drive at the net.
That'll go out for a goal kick as time begins to tick down in this first half. We have a free kick out just outside the box for Laos, but nothing going. Chicken crosses back in over to Checker. That goes out for a corner.
And they're really loving that byline. Athenai just looking a little content to let Red Star bully them in the box. It hasn't come to anything yet.
Yeah, Athenai kind of just packing it in the middle as that header for Chicken goes wide. They're just trying to get in the way of any shots in dangerous areas. Letting Red Star Laos play out pretty much freely on the wings, but and that's a great save by Duke. That goes out for another corner for Checker. Swings it in. Cleared out once again. Back to Checker, down to the byline. He's offside. Checker has had many crosses already in this half. Perhaps Athenai will have to make an adjustment at half to try to shut that down a bit. As Tato's in, and just misses wide.
Yeah, a lot of possession for Red Star. Chances, sure, but I honestly haven't seen a great one yet.
Yeah, like I said, Athenai's done a good job of kind of just packing it in the middle and getting in the way of any prime opportunities. As Checker has it out wide again and just dribbles it out of bounds. Had no opportunity, no options. Athenai building it out through the midfield. See to Hugo. Tries to play out wide to Lavovich, but that's picked off by Snooks. As Scarpetta dribbles through and tries to play up, but that's just headed back to Duke and picked up. About 5 minutes left in the half as Duke rolls that out to the defender. Kind of just dribbling it around. Kind of dangerously here. As Tato steals and shot saved by Duke. Perhaps Athenai got a little too comfortable there.
Yeah, you called it. You smelled it. Tato was
Yeah.
lurking.
He was putting on a good press, and they just kind of played around with it for too long. Almost costed them. Luckily, Duke made a nice save. Because that's the half. And we're 0-0. I'm sure Athenai is pretty happy with this result so far, as Laos has really brought the heat comparatively.
Yes, and remember, Laos need a win here. Athenai, on the other hand, back to some textbook basics with them. This is really, really solid defense from Athenai, and for those of us who are newer to the league, they may not remember, but Athenai played a really good defensive football back when they were very competitive in Division 1.
Yeah, this is very on brand for the club, and their central block has just been very strong. Haven't really allowed any shots from high danger areas, just some crosses from the right-hand side, really. And they'll look to continue the strong defending.
Sorry, I believe we are getting some subs. Just taking a little bit longer to do so.
And the half is underway. Athenai possesses off the kickoff. Panda tries to play through to but Scarpetta picks that up, and that highlight is over. Red Star Laos with another corner. Checker on this one. Swings it in, and that's headed away. Laos really not making any use of their corner so far. Another cross in from Checker, cleared away. Athenai playing around with it again. Laos picks it back up. Playing out wide on the right-hand side. Once again, Checker crosses in. And that's headed on by Furious Chicken, and that's in. Well, it almost seemed like it was a matter of time. Checker has had so many crosses from that right-hand side. And Chicken finally is the benefactor.
He's been looking for it the entire time.
And just beats the defender in the air, and a really hard header by into the near post. Goaltender not quick enough to get to that one. And now Athenai will have to look to even this one up, but Laos going to look to hold this lead so they can continue their promotion race. Athenai plays through to Bradford, and that's in! Jake Bradford, assisted by Panda. And that is a quick response for Athenai. Get this game back evened up.
Inside the post, and Athenai show that they have done a lot of growing this year as well. A draw would be their second time getting points in a match in Division 2 this year. As they sit on 3 points from their 1 win.
Yeah, great determination from Athenai not to get down on themselves after allowing that goal. Just get themselves right back into this game, and it's another fresh tie. Anything can happen. Tato tries to play through, but that's picked off by Larry. Or Leroy, I should say. Apologies. Chicken tries to play through once again. Leroy with another interception. recycles it back and cleared out by the goaltender. Laos recovers, snooks on the left. Gives the ball away as now Bradford has it for Athenai, dribbling down the right. Plays it into Peltier. And that shot is blocked out for a corner.
Bit of an uncharacteristic turnover there by Snooks. Normally really, really good on the ball.
That cross looks like it had some potential, but it was just cleared out for a throw-in. Athenai will have possession. We don't see what comes of that. Now Laos looks to go forward here. Crosses that in for Chicken, and that's in. What a beautiful cross from Hunter Jones. And Furious Chicken finished that off on the volley.
Hunter Jones, no stranger to making that sort of pass. He used to do it all the time for Hollywood.
And a great finish just inside the inner post, just like his last goal. Different part of the body to finish it, but a pretty similar finish, all things considered.
Yeah, Chicken definitely likes that spot today, and it's paid off dividends for him.
Yeah, here comes Chicken on the left, plays it off for Snooks. That play leads to nothing as Athenai just looks to clear out, but they're going to need to get another goal here if they want to play spoiler. Here's Jones on the right. Looks to cross, sends it in. And that shot is blocked. Tato looking to get one of his own.
I'm amazed that didn't come off a hand. That was so close.
Yeah, perhaps a bit lucky there for Athenai not to give up a penalty kick there. John Claude plays it up to Chicken. To Snooks, over to Chicken. And that shot goes over the net.
Into the stand.
Yeah, the fanless section. No one going to Division II matches, I guess, this late in the season.
Well, I think that's that is the away section.
Which,
for this match is Laos. So the flight from Laos to Athenai, probably not.
Pretty far, yeah. Can't blame the away fans for not making the trip.
Well, there's some in the red jerseys in the crowd there, but they're mixing it in with the whites. Apparently, the fans may SSL known to be a little bit tamer than the ultras in real life.
It's all love here. Athenai with some good defending. Look to go forward. About 9 minutes left in this half. Actually, 8 minutes, I should say. Just kind of possessing in the midfield. Played up to Bradford. Bradford tries to play through. That's picked off as now Tato has it going forward. Played out wide to Chicken. Chicken into Changshan. Over to Checker. That shot curls wide. That'll be a goal kick. Modelo sends it back. Scarpetta and Dello playing back and forth to Changshan. Checker out wide to Jones. Tackled by Leroy, but Jones picks it back up. Sends it back for Checker. To Dello. Over to John Claude. Back to Checker. To Dello. Some good containment from Athenai, but some good possession. Played in for Chicken. A nice side volley, but that goes wide. As Athenai survives another attack. Athenai gonna have to start looking to go forward a bit more instead of passing it around if they want to tie this game up. But they seem content just to pass it around the defensive triangle. Now they go forward a bit. Panda plays through. Bradford in. Shoots, and that's blocked. And cleared off the goal line. Scarpetta has it. Now another chance for Laos. Snooks on the left to Dello to Snooks. Changshan to Dello to Jones to Snooks. Shot blocked. Here's John Claude to Scarpetta. To Dello. Possessed again from Laos. There's Jones in the box. Looks to cross. Header blocked by Carey. Slide tackle from Carey. Laos knocking on the door, but just not able to score and put this game away. And here's Chicken on the left with 2 goals already. Send it in for Snooks. Back to Chicken, who shoots and scores! That's the hat trick for Furious Chicken off a furious shot. And that should ice this game, as Red Star Laos keeps their promotion chances alive.
And they needed this one.
What a beautiful shot from Chicken. Finds the top far side and just puts that one away. Beautiful shot. As time is ticking away here, it looks like Athenai will drop this game. One last chance forward, but that's intercepted, and the game is over.
Really good match from Red Star Laos. They got it done when they needed to. Stat sheet kind of says it all. Athenai played well. Unfortunately, when you're faced up against a team who's playing for their promotion lives, it can be a little hard to hold them back.
Yeah, after a scoreless first half, I think Laos really felt the pressure. Try to keep their season alive, and they really brought it to Athenai in the second half. Started finishing some of their chances, and that's pretty much that. Not a bad effort from Athenai, though. They hung in there, scored a nice goal. Great game from Furious Chicken with the hat trick, of course. 10 shots for him, and he finished quite a few of those chances.
Player of the match, and yeah, you mentioned it, 10 shots. I'm not going to harp on that because he put them into the back of the net.
Yeah, he deserved to be taking those shots this game.
A 30% conversion rate is certainly better than a 0.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit harsh.
Yeah. Poor Paul.
But it's real. We have an opportunity to see right away whether or not this Laos win is going to be a difference maker. Schwarzwälder get to decide their own fate here. I believe a draw should do it. A win and they're up.
Yeah, this should be an interesting match up against Kaapstad, who has dropped to 7th preemptively after the last couple matches. So we see Schwarzwälder with a 5-1-4 asymmetrical.
Yes. I would say a 3-4-3 asymmetric with an attacking midfielder instead of one of the central midfielders, but it's a little bit top heavy.
Yeah. And we saw Kaapstad playing in a classic 4-3-3 DM wide.
It's a formation
We are
they've lined up
underway.
in since I believe week 2.
Yeah, it's a pretty classic and reliable formation. Can work for a variety of teams.
Good old reliable.
As Black Forest looks to go forward here. Possessing it through the midfield. Sent out wide, crossed in. That is cleared out. Early yellow for Black Forest.
Might set the tone for this match. Kaapstad know to get a little bit chippy.
Yeah, they really dive into tackles and make it a tough match for the opponent. Wake up with some bruises, but that can get them into trouble with penalty kicks, of course. So they got to be careful. So now Taco Cat tries to cross that in, but nothing going. Put into Gin Tonic to Tucker. Good combination play, and Farah Dion finds himself at the end of that, but that's blocked. Woodington, that one's almost cleared out. Lewin crosses and it's cleared, but Black Forest recovers. Berbatov looks to cross in. Woodington heads it over to Berbatov again, and that goes off the side netting for a goal kick. Some good possession there from Black Forest, but not really any great opportunities yet. So you can see, though, 63% possession for Black Forest, so they really are carrying the game so far.
Yeah, well, they haven't had any great opportunities. At least they've had them. Kaapstad without a shot on net 25 minutes in.
Yeah.
Is this going to be their first?
They'll look to put one up here as Fisher takes one, and it was a hard shot, but a great save by the netminder, and that'll go out for a goal kick.
And it was indeed their first. First on target of the half.
That corner from Hall is cleared out. Kaapstad will get a throw in. We won't see the result of that. Must not have been important.
Yeah.
As Dietrich throws that in.
Throwing often inconsequential.
Orange Slices tries to play that through, but Schenkinger picks that up pretty easily and recycles back to the goaltender. That one looked to maybe be offside, but it wasn't. Kaapstad possessing, and a shot from out wide. And a great save. Oh, no, it was a goal kick. I thought the goaltender got a piece of it, but it just went over the net.
Certainly, I think if it was on target, he had it covered, the keeper did. But yeah, just looked to clear the net there.
As Berbatov looks to go through the middle to Gin Tonic to Schenkinger. To Taco Cat on the left. Back to Schenkinger. That's played through for Taco Cat. Plenty of space. Crosses in. And that goes in. Dimitar Berbatov with a bit of a scramble in the box off that cross and just cleans up the garbage and puts up Black Forest 1-0 just 33 minutes into this game. Taco Cat with a good cross.
See on the replay here if we can get, yeah. So Hall just overcommits on that first shot, and unfortunately the defense isn't there to mop up that rebound.
Yeah, it looked like Tucker got the shot on and it was saved, but the rebound just went right to Berbatov and not much of a chance there for the goalie. And that's the half as Black Forest goes in with a 1-0 lead.
Again, they controlled their own fate here.
Yeah, and I think that's a deserved result of the half so far. I mean, Kaapstad hasn't really had much going forward. Black Forest has carried much of the play. And judging by expected goals, it was a deserved one.
It's only really 3 shots on target in the half. I hope we do see a little more offense. For entertainment's sake, I hope we see more offense from Kaapstad, because then maybe they could tie the game, and then that puts some pressure onto Schwarzwälder and makes the race a little interesting. But of course, Schwarzwälder will be looking to add on a second and possibly a third to make sure they get the job done.
Yeah, and I think even if they don't, I think Black Forest would be happy to just continue playing the way they have been, limiting Kaapstad to very few chances. They don't necessarily have to score any more goals, just close this game out to pick up the 3 points. As Gin Tonic crosses that in, and that's headed away for a goal kick. Now Taco Cat has it on the left. The linchpin for the first goal off that cross. Recycled back through the defense. Gin Tonic through the middle. Over to Tucker. Oh, good try, but Gin Tonic picks that up. And he scores. The original ball was not for Gin Tonic, but perhaps a fortunate bounce. Lands it right at his feet. and he makes no mistake. Yeah, Tucker, I believe, looking for Whittington, but Hogg just gives that right to Gintonic, and he finishes, no problem.
Just a bad bounce of Gary Hogg. Wrong place, wrong time there, unfortunately.
As Black Forest is up 2-0, and Kaapstad hasn't had any more chances in this half. As time is ticking away, things are looking up for Black Forest. They have a corner. Tucker picks that up, lays it off for Gintonic, and scores a banger. Puts Black Forest up 3-0 off the layoff from Tucker, and made no mistake with that shot. One-time finish.
Zinedine Gintonic, known to score bangers.
Stepped right into that one. Hall didn't even have time to react. Now this game seems to be pretty much put away, but Black Forest will have to play responsible soccer to close this one out because anything can happen. Whittington crosses in for Berbatov, and that's off the post.
Offside,
it's offside anyways. No matter. Under 10 minutes to go in this one. Kaapstad looked to go forward, but nothing going as Black Forest recovers. Gintonic through to Dion.
Looking for his hat trick is Zinedine Gintonic.
Doesn't want to be shown up by Furious Chicken from the game prior.
Well, I think that if things hold, he'll have his way either way. And Rob Tucker adds the fourth to make sure.
Just some salt in the wound for Kaapstad as they go down 4-0 off that corner.
Yeah, if there were any doubt, there certainly shouldn't be any more.
And Tucker beats 3 Kaapstad defenders to that. 3 Kaapstad defenders just standing there as Tucker soars over them and puts that one away. Perhaps they've given up. As we're into extra time here, just 2 minutes, and we're about halfway through the first minute. Kaapstad just possessing in the back. Clears that up and turns it right over to Black Forest. As they push for maybe one more goal. Whittington in. It's cleared out. Taco Cat plays it. Time ticking away here. Black Forest looking for another. Whittington with plenty of space. Shoots into the hands of Hall. Good opportunity, but looked like kind of a weak shot, if I'm being honest. Hall handled that one pretty easily. As Kaapstad looks to go forward and maybe get one last opportunity just for some pride, but not going. As Berbatov now has it on the left, looks to cross, but sends it back to Taco Cat. Miscommunication there as Kaapstad picks that up, and time is ticking away here, and that's the game. Great effort from Black Forest all around. Everyone had a pretty solid game and really just took care of business. 4-0 final.
Yeah, real good team effort from Schwarzwälder. And I was going to say, real good team effort from Gintonic. Certainly true. Scored 2 goals. Certainly that's how you help your team. But overall, everyone on Schwarzwälder played well today. On the flip side, I don't think anyone from Kaapstad actually played well today. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, only one player with any shooting attempts, Nico Fischer, was the one with 3 shots, only 1 on target. And if Kaapstad's going to look to score, they're going to have to do a lot better than that.
Yeah, they got buried today. And it shows on the score sheet, it shows on the stat sheet. And in just a moment here, Schwarzwälder's hard work should show on the table standings. Oh, I may have
Ooh,
been
they haven't
wrong.
clinched.
I made the mistake. I did math live on air.
There's two matches left, correct?
There are two matches left.
Yeah, so
It's
Red
not
Star
done just
Laos
yet.
is still in this. If they win both matches and Schwarzwälder gets a draw and a loss or two losses, I believe Red Star Laos can pass them.
Well, it certainly made for a good storyline.
Yeah, we'll have some drama going to the final 2 weeks. Other than that, it should be pretty tame as for Division Two. We look at the goal leaders: Rob Tucker competing with Tiki Taka for the goal lead. As for the Golden Eye, Hun Possible fighting with his teammate Lang Kwai. So it'll be interesting to see who comes away with that heading into the final two matches.
Yeah, certainly Hollywood's offense continues to be a high scoring affair, but today kept silence in our first match of the day, and Montreal with that big upset, a big bright spot on their season, and will dash Hollywood's hope of a uh, essentially an invincible season, not a perfect season. Of course, they had the draw earlier in the match, uh, earlier in the year. But that one loss in the year means that they will end with at least one loss in the year. So it hasn't been done just yet.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I think my top performance of the day would have to go to Montreal United. I mean, Black Forest did score 4 goals, which was great, but I was just so impressed by the defensive work from Montreal United, and I'm gonna have to give my kudos to them today.
Absolutely. I'm going to actually go and give this to Cairo, while the uh, upset from Montreal certainly was not expected and spectacular. Seoul really, really ran into a stubborn defense from Cairo City, and they were able to counter Cairo, and they played really well.
Yeah, Luke Laroque did a great job of cutting down angles in that game and really just giving the Seoul players cold feet when they were going towards goal.
Absolutely. But that's going to be it for the match day, and that should be it from us. If you've been with us the entire day, thank you so much. I've been TVC, and I've been joined by.
Trella.
Thank you so much for sticking with us, and have a great day. Bye.
Bye bye.